The hidden stage of heaven. Welcome, beloved. Listen carefully. Before God ever reveals you, He refines you. Every public assignment begins in a private encounter. The spotlight of destiny always follows the shadow of surrender. Moses didn't step into Pharaoh's courts until he learned to hear God's voice in the wilderness. David didn't face Goliath until he conquered the lion and the bear in secret. Jesus performed miracles before crowds only after he had prayed alone on mountains. Heaven always works backstage before the world ever sees the show. You may feel unseen, overlooked, or delayed, but you are in divine rehearsal. God is building strength in silence, clarity in confusion, and humility in the hidden place. The season that feels still is not wasted, it's sacred. He who is faithful in what is least is faithful also in much. Luke 16:10, NKJV. Faithfulness in obscurity is God's test for favor in visibility. The quiet season is where your heart learns to trust, your faith learns to breathe, and your spirit learns to recognize His presence more than His platform. When God prepares you for a stage you can't see, He's not withholding, He's protecting. The weight of visibility can crush what isn't ready. But once He's finished shaping you, the same silence that once felt like delay will become proof that destiny was maturing underground. Don't despise the hidden stage. Heaven's spotlight shines in its own time, and when it does, the world won't just see your gift, they'll see God through you. Your silence is not punishment, it's preparation. Your hiddenness is not rejection, it's rehearsal. And your next stage, heaven already has your name written across it. Chapter 1. Hidden, but in training. Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brothers, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon David from that day forward. 1 Samuel 16:13, NKJV. David was anointed in private long before he was appointed in public. The oil found him in obscurity, not in the palace, but in the pasture. That's the pattern of God. Before He displays you, He develops you. Before He trusts you with visibility, He trains you in secrecy. You are not being ignored, you are being instructed. The hidden place is heaven's classroom. It's where your heart learns dependence, your spirit learns discernment, and your faith learns endurance. When no one applauds, God listens closer. When no one notices, heaven takes notes. The same field that felt forgotten was the ground where David mastered worship, courage, and faith. The wilderness became his weapon training. Every bear and lion prepared his hands for Goliath. What looks like delay is often divine development. God hides you to heal you. He conceals you to complete you. There are things He's teaching you now that will sustain you later. The crown always comes after the cave, not before it. Humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, that He may exalt you in due time. 1 Peter 5:6, NKJV. When the stage finally comes, you won't need to perform. You'll simply reveal what was built in private. The world will see your strength, but only you'll know the story behind it. The tears, the tests, the training. So if you're in a hidden season, don't rush to be seen. Learn, grow, listen, and worship right where you are. Because when heaven decides you're ready, no man can overlook you, and no door can stay closed. You are hidden, but in training. Concealed, but being conditioned. God is preparing you for a stage you can't see yet, but it's closer than you think. Chapter 2. The weight of preparation. To whom much is given, much will be required. Luke 12:48, NKJV. Every calling carries weight. The greater the destiny, the deeper the development. Before God crowns you, He conditions you. Preparation is not punishment. It's protection from premature exposure. David didn't just learn to sing with his harp. He learned to stand under pressure. The same hands that played peaceful melodies would one day carry a nation's destiny. That kind of strength isn't built on platforms. It's built in private battles. The weight you feel right now is not random. It's resistance training for your spirit. Every delay, disappointment, and detour is strengthening your shoulders for the mantle you'll carry. God won't give you what your character can't sustain. Moses learned that in the wilderness. Joseph discovered it in the prison. Even Jesus carried the weight of the cross before the glory of the resurrection. The higher the assignment, the heavier the preparation. After you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace will Himself restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. 1 Peter 5:10 ESV. The weight of preparation teaches you balance, to carry influence without pride, favor without forgetfulness, and power without losing purity. It teaches your spirit to stay low, even when God lifts you high. So if this season feels heavy, don't ask God to lift the weight. Ask Him to help you carry it. Strength is forged under pressure. Your capacity is increasing, your roots are deepening, and your faith is maturing. The oil that will flow from your life requires this press. You're not being crushed for nothing. You're being calibrated for calling. Because when God finally unveils you, the same weight that once felt unbearable will become the authority you walk in. This is not the end of your preparation. It's proof that heaven still has big plans for you. Chapter 3. The testing before the trust. The Lord tests the righteous. Psalm 11:5, NKJV. Before God can trust you with influence, He tests you with obedience. Every divine calling passes through the furnace of testing, not to break you, but to prove what's inside you. Abraham's test came on the mountain when he lifted the knife over Isaac. Joseph's came in the prison when he chose integrity over bitterness. Even Jesus was tested in the wilderness before stepping into ministry. Testing always precedes trust. When heaven is silent, when doors close, when prayers seem unanswered, that's not abandonment, it's assessment. God watches how you respond when no one's watching. Can He trust you with power if He can't trust you with patience? Tests reveal your loyalty to purpose over comfort. They refine your motives, purify your desires, and align your will with His. Every no you endure builds strength for a greater yes that's coming. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life. James 1:12, NIV. So don't resent the test. Endure it with faith. What feels like pressure is really preparation for promotion. When the test is finished, the testimony will carry weight, and God will trust you with more. Chapter 4. The timing of God's reveal. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Ecclesiastes 3:11, NKJV. When heaven writes your story, timing is never random. God doesn't rush revelation. He releases it when the heart is ready and the moment is ripe. Delay is not denial. It's divine synchronization. David was anointed as king years before he wore the crown. Joseph dreamed of leadership long before Pharaoh's palace. Between promise and platform is a process called time. God's timing protects you from premature exposure. He waits until your maturity can carry your mantle. What feels like not yet is often heaven's way of saying, I'm still perfecting you. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Habakkuk 2:3 NKJV. So wait without weariness, rest in the rhythm of heaven. The moment God reveals you, every delay will make sense. Every tear, every test, every season of silence. When the time is right, the same God who hid you will highlight you. Chapter 5. When God brings you into the light. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. Isaiah 61, NKJV. Every season of preparation leads to a moment of revelation. The hidden anointing, the silent faithfulness, the tests endured, all converge when God chooses to bring you into the light. Like Joseph standing before Pharaoh, like Esther before the king, your time of favor will arrive suddenly, yet perfectly timed. Heaven does not rush, but when it moves, doors open, words align, and opportunities multiply. The light is not about recognition, it's about authority and influence flowing through you for God's glory. What was private becomes public. What was small becomes significant. You are the light of the world. Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:14-16, NKJV. Step forward boldly. God's timing is flawless, and His light exposes the path He has prepared. What was hidden will now illuminate the world. Chapter 6. Your influence begins to multiply. And He said to them, Go into all the world and preach the gospel. Mark 16:15, NKJV. When God brings you into the light, influence follows obedience. Your faithfulness in hidden seasons now becomes fruitfulness in public moments. Seeds sown in patience and prayer begin to bear harvest. Like Joseph's wisdom saved nations, like Esther's courage delivered her people, your influence grows beyond your imagination. Heaven multiplies your impact when your heart aligns with God's purpose. So shall my word be that goes forth from my mouth. It shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. Isaiah 55:11, NKJV. Every act of faith, every word spoken in alignment with heaven, multiplies exponentially. What seems small becomes significant. What was hidden now reaches nations. Step into your calling boldly. Your obedience is the catalyst for multiplication. Heaven honors the proven, and your influence will be a river flowing for generations. Chapter 7. Your heart becomes His instrument. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. Ezekiel 36:26, NKJV. God uses the prepared vessel whose heart is fully His. Your emotions, desires, and intentions align with His will, becoming channels for His love, power, and wisdom. Like David, whose heart moved with God's, or Mary, who surrendered fully, your heart becomes an instrument through which heaven's purpose flows. Compassion, humility, and discernment guide your every step. For to one is given the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge. 1 Corinthians 12:8, NKJV. When your heart is His, every word, action, and decision resonates with eternal impact. God's power doesn't just work through you. It works because you've allowed Him to shape your heart. Step forward, heart open. Your life is now a living testimony of God's glory, manifesting through a vessel fully yielded. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11, NKJV. You have walked through seasons of hidden preparation, testing, pruning, and stretching. Your faith has been refined. Your words have become seeds. Your actions reflect the invisible, and your heart now beats in alignment with God's will. What was unseen is now revealed. What was small is multiplied. What was ordinary is made extraordinary. Step forward boldly, for the Lord is ready to use you powerfully. Speak it. I am chosen. I am prepared. I am empowered. My life is a vessel of God's glory. My season of breakthrough has come. Rise in faith. God has been watching, and now His power will move through you for eternal impact.